everyone, welcome to episode 14 of Talk with Mafy Arrash podcast. Yes, like the great JC1 once said, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Arashidin, or may known better as Mafia Arash. Now you may be asking yourself, what do I do for a living beside this? Well, let me talk to you. I'm a McDonald's worker for 4 years, a multi-sport youth instructor for Northlight School, and student care named Seven Oaks for over a year now. Additionally, I have been doing YouTube for 2 years now and also been doing TikTok for 5 years now. Yes, so I'm doing all that now. But anyway, let's do a quick recap of what we have talked about on episode 12 and episode 13. On episode 12, I talk about DDKs. That link to the video will be in the description down below. On episode 13, I talk about Young Philly Case. That video link will also be in the description down below. But on today's episode, we going to talk about mental health. Now, let's jump into the topic. I've heard some people say that mental health doesn't exist. But to me, that is false, as mental health does exist. Here are some key facts about mental health. The key facts are affordable, affordable, effective, and feasible strategies exist to promote, protect, and restore mental health. That's the first key fact. Number two, the need of the need for action on mental health is indisputable and urgent. That's number two. And the third key fact is mental health has intrinsic and instrumental value and is integral to our well-being. The last and least key fact is mental health is determined by a complex interplay of individual, social, and structural stress and vulnerabilities. Those are the key facts. Yep, those are the four key facts about mental health. There are probably a lot more, but I would say those are the four important key facts to me. But now let's talk about the concepts in mental health. Here are the concepts in mental health. The first concept in mental health is, to my knowledge, mental health is a state of well being that will enable people to cope with the stress of life. Now, let me explain what is the meaning of cope. The meaning of cope is when a person is dealing with effectively with something difficult, but that's not all. They also realize their abilities to learn well and also work well. Lastly, so that they could contribute to their community. This is an integral companion of health and of course well-being. To that underpins our individual and collective abilities to make decisions so that they build relationships and shape the world we are living in. Mental health is basically an human right and it's cruel to personal community and also to solo solo economic development. The meaning of solo economic is relating to all concerned with the interaction of social and economic factors. To those who don't know what I mean by soloco, the image of every word that I'm explaining their meaning will be on the next slides after I say that word and after I say that I'm going to explain them to you. So yes, this is my voice. I'm going up and down so you guys don't hear my boring voice. So yeah, trust me, mental health is more than the absence of mental disorders. It also exists on a complex continuum, which is every one person experience differently to the next with varying degrees of difficulty and distress, potentially very different social and psychological outcomes. Mental health conditions thus includes mental health disorders and physiological disabilities as well as other mental states associated with significant distress, impairment in functioning, or risk of themselves harming themselves. People with mental health conditions are more likely to experience lower levels of their well-being, but this is not always or necessarily the case. Those are some concepts of mental health. There are probably a lot more concepts than those, but those the 3 to 4 concepts that I will tell you. Now that we already talked about the concepts, let's talk about the determinants of mental health. Let's talk about the determinants of mental health now. Through everyone's lives, in throughout everyone's life, multiple individual, social, and structural determinants now that may combine to protect or undermine our mental health and shape our position on the mental continuum. Individually, physiological and biological factors such as emotion skills, there are substance use, and also genetics can make some people vulnerable to mental health problems. That is true. Sometimes genetics are like those like came from your parents' DNA, so it's like DNA, but it's more, it's more what people use nowadays. Use that word. Exposure. But anyway, we're going to continue. Exposure to unfavorable social, economic, and geopolitical and environmental circumstances. Yes, including poverty, violence, inequality, environmental deprivation also increase people's risk of experiencing mental health conditions. Yes, risks manifest themselves at all stages of life, but those that occur during developmentally sensitive periods, especially early childhood, are particularly detrimental. For example, harsh parenting and physical punishment is known to undermine child's health, and bullying is a leading risk factor for mental health conditions. The protective factors similarly occur throughout everybody's lives and serve to strengthen resilience. They do include our individual, social, and emotion skills and attributes as well as positive social interactions. Quality education, decent work, safe neighborhood, and community consensus, among others. Mental health risks and protective factors can be found among society at different scales. Local threats heighten the risk for individuals, families, and also communities. Global threats heighten risk for the whole population and include economic downturns, disease outbreaks, humanitarian emergencies, and forced displacement and the growing climate crisis. Each single risk and protective factors has only limited predictive strength. Most people do not develop a mental health condition despite exposure to a risk factor Also, many people with no known risk factors still develop a mental health condition. Nonetheless, the interacting determinants of mental health serve to enhance or undermine mental health. Those are some of the determinants factors in mental health. I'm pretty sure there are a lot more key factors. But yeah, I know you guys are wondering what is it with the new style of editing intro and why is there no face cam? Well, there is a personal reason why I didn't turn on my face cam, but that will be on the next episode. Yep, I think with the new intro and everything, it's just perfect for the new viewers. To the OGs, don't worry, the old intros are coming back for episode 20. Yes, I know you guys are wondering what happened to the old intro, the welcome to my channel, the intro video, all that. Well, the intro, now that since I have two computers and I'm doing two edits, on my old computer I'll use the old intro, on my new computer I'll use a new intro, and same for the outros. So yes, I hope you guys going to love the two different outros, intros. I really hope you guys do because it's amazing to me. I really like the song, and plus the new intro didn't have a song, so I had to take it from an app and then put it into the intro. So yeah, but anyway, let's continue to the last topic. Yep, the next episode will be episode 4. The next episode will be number 15. So you know what that means. It's time to bring a special guest on that episode. I'll try my best to get someone on the episode 15. But again, no promises. But be excited for the next episode, as it will be a two topic in one episode starting from episode 15 onwards. Yeah, you heard it right. Anyway, for now, as always, as I fucking said, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. But till then, I'll see you all on the next one. Peace. But oh, sorry, before I go, I know you guys are wondering what is the two topic in one episode. That means in one episode that will be having two topics, so it will be a two-part. So yes, episode starting from episode 15 onwards to the continuous. So from episode 15 onwards, you guys will have two parts of the episode, so it'll be more fun. And yeah, but before I go, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, thank you guys for supporting my podcast. Please continue to support my podcast so I can continue doing this for a long, long time. But till then, I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Peace.